You don't notice it at first. Daylight still feels normal. But the moment night falls, your world starts slipping away. Headlights stab your eyes like sharp knives. Road signs vanish before you can read them. Faces fade into shadows you can't recognize. And deep inside, a quiet fear begins. You tell yourself, this is just aging. But the truth is far more serious. This is your retina struggling, silently calling for help. For most adults over 60, the warning signs come slowly. You stop driving after sunset, not by choice, but by instinct. Menus in dim restaurants become impossible to read. Even short night walks feel risky, uncertain, dangerous. Darkness no longer means rest. It means anxiety. Stairs look like traps. Bathroom trips feel like obstacles. Bright lights burn, while shadows swallow everything else. So without realizing it, you shrink your life. You avoid outings. You hesitate. You slow down. Not because your body failed you, but because fear took control. Fear of falling. Fear of missing a step. Fear of not seeing what's right in front of you. And the most painful part? You're told to accept it. That's just what happens with age. But what if that's a lie? What if this isn't aging at all, but a warning, before permanent vision loss sets in? What if your eyes are not dying, but begging you to act, right now? Part 2, The Science and the Solution, Strong Rewrite. Here's the truth most people never hear. Your retina, the part of the eye that controls night vision, needs constant nourishment to function properly. And as we age, that nourishment quietly drops. Antioxidants decline. Hydration weakens. Blood flow slows. Over time, the retina doesn't fail suddenly. It becomes underfed. Now here's the good news. There are simple green juices, made from everyday kitchen ingredients, that can support retinal health while you sleep. No medications. No expensive supplements. Just real foods, used the right way. In today's video, I'll share 3 powerful green juice recipes, designed to help your eyes adjust better to darkness, reduce sensitivity to harsh lights, and support night vision recovery over time. Each juice targets a different cause of night vision decline. From dryness to inflammation to nutrient depletion. And the final recipe? It's the most powerful of all. Especially for those who feel their night vision has already declined too far. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing so you don't miss future natural health guidance. It's free. And it could help you, or someone you love, regain confidence in their vision. Now, let's begin. The first juice is light, cooling, and ideal for beginners. If you're just starting to care for your night vision, this is the gentlest place to begin. Let's start with spinach and cucumber. At first, it sounds almost too simple to matter. But for aging eyes, especially those struggling with glare, dryness, and slow adjustment to darkness, this combination works like a cool compress from the inside out. Here's what makes it effective. Spinach is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that naturally filter high-energy light. They help the eyes transition more smoothly when moving from bright environments into darker ones. A 2017 study from the University of Georgia found that increasing lutein and zeaxanthin intake improved visual performance under glare and reduced recovery time after exposure to bright light. Cucumber adds something just as critical: hydration. Dry eyes, very common among seniors, can dramatically worsen night vision. When the eyes lack moisture, headlights feel harsher. Streetlights feel overwhelming. And even a television screen can cause discomfort. Cucumber is more than 95% water. and contains vitamin C and silica, which support eye tissue structure and help reduce oxidative stress. But the real benefit appears when these two are combined. Together, spinach and cucumber create a juice that hydrates tired eyes, nourishes the retina, and calms irritated eye tissues. This juice is especially helpful for people who say, "My eyes feel exhausted at night," or "Every light after sunset feels painfully bright." A clinical trial published in Nutrients in 2018 confirmed that people who regularly consumed lutein-rich vegetables like spinach experienced measurable improvements in contrast sensitivity and faster recovery from glare. And this isn't just theory. One of my patients, a retired teacher named Margaret from Arizona, used to dread entering grocery stores at night. Bright overhead lights made her blink constantly, and reading labels became frustrating. After 4 weeks of adding spinach and cucumber juice to her evening routine, she told me, "My eyes don't feel under attack anymore. I can actually enjoy a walk at dusk without squinting." Her experience isn't unique. Many seniors live with this kind of discomfort. Without realizing it can be improved with something so simple. To make this juice, you'll need a handful of raw spinach, half a cucumber, preferably with the peel on. You may add a splash of lemon juice for flavor, but it's optional. Blend with cold water and drink it 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. There's no need for sugar or fruit. The cucumber's mild sweetness and spinach's earthy taste are already soothing. If you're new to green juices, this is a perfect starting point. It's gentle on the stomach, easy to prepare, and doesn't interfere with medications or sleep. Remember, we're not chasing overnight miracles. We're simply giving your eyes the nourishment they've been missing for years. And sometimes, that alone makes all the difference. Next, we move to a stronger, more restorative juice, one that tackles deep inflammation in your retina and may help sharpen your vision in low light. If spinach and cucumber were a gentle warm-up, kale and celery are the heavy-duty repair team. This juice is ideal for those experiencing blurry night vision, difficulty focusing in dim light, pressure or tension behind the eyes as the day ends. Here's why it works. Your retina is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your body. Every second, it consumes massive amounts of oxygen to process light and send images to your brain. But that constant activity comes at a cost. It makes the retina highly vulnerable to free radical damage. Unchecked, these unstable molecules trigger inflammation, impair night vision, and accelerate degeneration. This is where antioxidants become crucial. And kale and celery are two of the most concentrated natural sources, especially when juiced fresh. Kale, often called a vision superfood, is rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin K. A 2015 study in JAMA Ophthalmology found that high lutein and zeaxanthin intake lowered the risk of advanced macular degeneration by 40%. Beyond prevention, these compounds support night vision by absorbing excess light, reducing glare, and filtering harmful blue wavelengths, giving your retina a kind of internal sunglasses effect. Celery might seem simple, but it's a secret weapon for eye health. It contains flavonoids like luteolin and apigenin, which act as natural anti-inflammatories in retinal tissue. Research from the University of Illinois in 2013 found luteolin reduced neuroinflammation and improved visual signaling pathways in aging mice. Celery also provides electrolytes, potassium and sodium in ideal balance. Why this matters? Night vision relies on accurate nerve signaling, and electrolytes help the retina transmit images clearly to the brain. Together, kale and celery form a powerful cocktail. Shields the retina from oxidative stress. Reduces internal swelling and fatigue. Enhances visual contrast in low light. Supports stable retinal signaling. The juice is deep green, bold in taste, and very low in sugar, perfect for seniors managing blood sugar. Recipe: 1 cup chopped kale. Stems removed. 2 medium celery stalks. Half a cup cold water. Optional, a small piece of green apple for mild sweetness. Blend and drink in the evening, ideally between dinner and bedtime. Store up to 24 hours in the fridge and shake before drinking. This juice works silently through the night, reducing inflammation, clearing cellular waste, and helping your retina fire with clarity again. Finally, the most powerful juice, designed for those who feel their night vision has deteriorated over years. This is the one to rely on consistently. Parsley and carrot might sound simple, but together they pack a potent punch. Parsley is often treated as a garnish, but it's a nutritional powerhouse. It's loaded with beta-carotene, vitamins A and C, and flavonoids like myricetin and apigenin. Vitamin A is essential for night vision, playing a key role in the production of rhodopsin, the light-sensitive pigment in your retina. Without enough, your eyes struggle to adapt to darkness. A 2016 study in the Journal of Ophthalmology showed diets rich in beta-carotene and vitamin A improved scotopic vision, vision in low light. Carrots are one of the richest sources of beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, supporting photoreceptor cells, crucial for capturing light, detecting motion, and contrast in the dark. They also provide lutein and zeaxanthin, which reduce glare and filter harmful light. Together, parsley and carrot work in synergy. Parsley enhances beta-carotene absorption thanks to its vitamin C. Carrots provide the pigment. The result, a juice that nourishes, repairs, and strengthens night vision. The juice is vibrant orange-green, bold but pleasant. Drink it at least 1 hour before bedtime, so nutrients circulate during the sleep cycle when repair happens naturally. Patient example. Ronald, 72, a retired delivery driver, said after 3 weeks. I used to fumble for the light switch every night. Now I can walk to the kitchen in the dark without knocking things over. This experience is common. When consumed consistently, parsley and carrot juice helps restore clarity many thought was gone forever. Recipe: 1 medium carrot, peeled and chopped. Small handful of fresh parsley leaves. Blend with cold water until smooth. Optional, strain for lighter texture or add a thin slice of apple/1/2 celery stick. Think of this juice as a daily investment in your night vision. It works over time, and with patience, many seniors no longer fear dim rooms, dark hallways, or evening strolls. Now that you know all 3 juices, the next step is simple: turn knowledge into habit. You don't need to drink all 3 every night. In fact, your eyes benefit more when you rotate them throughout the week. This keeps your routine fresh, manageable, and ensures your body receives a variety of nutrients consistently. Here's a practical approach. Spinach and cucumber juice, start with this for the first few nights. Light, hydrating, and perfect if your eyes are sensitive or feel tired after the day. Kale and celery juice, rotate to this after 2 to 3 nights. Deeply reduces retinal inflammation and supports better contrast vision in low light. Parsley and carrot juice, once or twice a week. A concentrated night repair for days your eyes feel strained or dark vision feels difficult. Timing is key, drink each juice 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. This gives your body time to absorb nutrients and deliver them where your eyes need them most. No fancy equipment is required, a basic blender is enough. Prefer smoother juice? Strain it, but it's optional. Use fresh ingredients, store greens cold and dry, and wash them just before blending to preserve nutrients. If you're busy, prep portions in advance for convenience. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection. Miss a night? No problem, just continue the next day. Even small, steady changes in nutrition can lead to real improvements in night vision, confidence, and independence after dark. This routine isn't a cure, it's powerful daily support for your eyes. For many seniors, this simple plan has been the first step toward feeling safe, confident, and independent at night. Let's finish strong. If you've stayed with me this far, thank you. You didn't come here for a miracle, you came for understanding, clarity, and a way to take back control, one step at a time. That shows something powerful about you. Too many older adults are told, night vision loss is just part of aging. Accept it. But that's only half the truth. Yes, aging changes the body. But even at 60, 70, or beyond, your body still wants to heal, it just needs the right tools. Your eyes aren't beyond saving. They are waiting for support. Sometimes, a simple juice, a few minutes each evening, and the belief that your health story isn't over, can do more than we expect. Start tonight, whether with spinach and cucumber, kale and celery, or parsley and carrot. You're not just drinking a juice. You're sending your body a message. I still care. I still want to see. I still want to live fully, even after sunset. That's what Vital Health is all about, helping you rediscover what your body can do, naturally, gently, and without fear. Thank you for letting me guide you today. If this video helped you, consider liking it or sharing it with someone you care about. If you haven't yet, subscribe to Vital Health, it's free, and every week I'll share more tools to support your eyes, mind, and strength. Have you tried these juices or other natural remedies for night vision? Leave a comment below, your experience could inspire someone else seeking hope. You're not alone. The darkness doesn't have to feel frightening. Tonight could be the beginning of something better, for your vision, and for your life. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.